So you can see I'm only within the space of about 4 feet. That's the width of the squat rack. So you don't need much space at all for this workout. Let's get started. You're going to need your weights and you're going to need your water close by because we're only going to rest for 10 seconds in between each set. Our first exercise is the deadlift and row combination. So pull those shoulders back and down and tighten that stomach, especially those lower abs. And here we go. We're going to bend and hold, hit our row, and then slowly drive up. Hold the weight on the heels as you do that row. Keep your stomach tight. As you row, get those elbows as high as you can. And notice that I am doing it slowly because we want to squeeze the back at the top. Not going to get the most benefit if you don't get that nice squeeze at the top. So even hold for a second if you can. Pull through. Push through the heels. At the top, your stomach is tight as well. Now, I don't always count correctly, so we might get a little bit more than 10, but that's okay, right? Focus on your feel. Use your breath to stand up. Now you're going to get a little more than 10 seconds rest because I need to put the dumbbells down in order to hit the watch to give us the 10 seconds rest. So this first one's going to be a little more than 10 seconds. You can get a sip of water if you need it, but it is going to go by very quickly. So 2, 1. So now we have the clean and press, which is 2 exercises, but it's really 3 exercises. It's similar to the deadlift. We're going to bend, picking up the box, and then we're going to use like a hammer curl, take it to our press. Now your hands can stay this way for the press, or you can rotate them forward. So you're not going as low as the deadlift, but you're staying controlled in every direction. So we pick it up, we curl it up, we lift it up. We use the back on the way down, and then we finish that hammer curl. Now normally, yes, those dumbbells would be in the front of you for that clean, but you can also have them on the side, make it more like a squat if that's more comfortable for you. The entire time here though, your knees are slightly bent. So they get a little more bent when you pick something up, but they stay bent when you're pressing overhead. And I'm going to keep mixing up the arms here, but make sure that you lift with the chest. Keep the arms controlled, press overhead, use your back on the way down, and finish. So think of 3 different exercises as we go. That way you can think of them also as having a start and finish. And speaking of start and finish, we have 1 more of these, nice and controlled. Always trying to use the muscles that are intended to be used for each part of the exercise. Stomach tight, and down. As I get the timer going, I'll give you an idea. You can hold on to something and do what we call Frankenstein's. And that's just taking the leg and extending it away from you to stretch the hamstring. Okay, so the last one is our squat and curl. Now we did the hammer curl, which actually works one part of the bicep. This is a little bit different. So with our squat, if you want to go wide, if you want to have the toes out a little bit, whichever position is best for your feet, get there. And then let's go. We control down, go as low as you can, and then we can bring the curl up. Now, the curl can be either that hammer curl again, or it can be a regular bicep curl, or you can mix it. Our squats are always going to be pushing through the heels, going as low as you are comfortable. You're sticking the butt out, almost like you're sitting in a chair. Stomach is tight on the way down, tighter on the way up. And then we're breathing, blowing out on the way up. Same with the bicep curl. So see, you can just as easily do a hammer curl here. We just have to remember that we always keep our posture tall, and we finish 1 exercise before starting the next. So let's do 1 more rep. 1 more rep. Good.